So I think by now we have a good idea of what the Project Highland exterior is going to look like, but we are still questioning what the interior will look like in the end. It's still really a mystery at this point, and there have been a lot of speculations online of what it might look like, and I have a specific video on the interior purely for the Project Highland and Juniper. If you guys haven't already watched that video, go check it out because I did go over some of the requested features that some of you guys have commented, and some of the features there are critically needed to compete with the Chinese EV manufacturers. Now, as you guys know, there are a lot of Project Highland vehicles driving around San Francisco all covered up, but for some reason there has not been even a single shot inside of the interior, and I think Tesla has been doing a really great job keeping it a secret. Now, I guess there's one benefit to test driving these vehicles in California, just because there are no specific rules on tinting your glass or up to a specific percentage. Correct me if I'm wrong, but every single time I've driven down to California, it looks like all the glasses are tinted 100% up to a point where I cannot even see a single hint of light going through it. But because of this, Tesla has been able to keep any interior shots from leaking out to the public until today. Now, just recently, a TikToker by the name of Hector6969, he posted a drone shot of the Model 3 Project Highland from above the skies, and it gave us a pretty good sight of what the interior changes are to look like. Now, typically the employees are very careful in these scenarios, but we did get a very good shot as he was leaving outside of the car. Fortunately for us, where the drone was positioned, it gave us a very good look at the steering wheel or the steering control of this new Model 3. And let me tell you, it is completely new inside. Now, we don't get to see the entire interior, but from what we see from the driver's perspective, things got switched up just a little bit here. One thing is for sure is that we're going to be getting a new steering wheel, and that is going to be replacing what we had previously. This new steering wheel is going to have a couple of trims surrounding it, and it looks more like the Model S and even the Cybertruck in a way. To me, when I zoom in on the picture, it kind of looks like a mesh between both of the vehicles, the Cybertruck because it does have those silver trims around it, and the Model S because of the simplicity of the overall wheel. Now, I do really like what they're going with here just because it looks a little bit too simplistic with the Model S and X. There's no Tesla logo, there's no badge, there's no trim, and that makes it a little bit bland. Now, on top of all this, we do have one additional confirmation here, and it's the fact that we are no longer going to have stalks. So no stalks for the turn signals and no stalks for the drive selector, meaning everything is going to happen on the screen just like the Model S and X. Now, originally we didn't get the confirmation of the stalkless steering control until the guy went back into the vehicle, and this was when it was recorded that the driver shifted into gear by moving his finger on the screen. Now, I can't post a complete video here on YouTube just for copyright reasons, but I will drop a screenshot here, and if you guys want to watch the rest of it, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter at HeyJohnE, and while you're at it, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification as well so I can keep you guys on top of things as soon as they come out. So now at this point, nothing is for sure. Tesla typically likes to test different products out within the vehicle before they finalize on the design. The same went for the Cybertruck, where they originally started out with a steering wheel, switched to a steering yoke, and then switched back to the rectangular wheel. So the same thing might go for this Project Highland vehicle as well. However, we do know for sure that Tesla is simplifying the overall process of the vehicle, meaning that they're going to be removing unnecessary products inside of the vehicle, and the stalks being one of it, as you guys can tell with the Palladium Model S's and X's. Although there is one thing that I would feel very disappointed in if Tesla decides to put it into the Model 3s and Model Ys without making any substantial changes to it. This is going to be the signal controls. Now, if you guys don't already know and you guys don't drive a Model S and X, the struggle is there. You guys will have to memorize where the left and right turn is from the taptic buttons on the steering wheel, and one thing is for sure, it will not work in roundabouts. Now, one other thing that's possible is we might get a yoke option with the Model 3 Project Highlands, but I do have my doubts with this just because it was intentionally there to take away the obstruction of the steering wheel to the instrument cluster, but the fact that the Model 3 doesn't even have an instrument cluster, meaning that it wouldn't make sense to add the yoke anyways. But who knows, Tesla typically likes to do things out of randomness, so that means that the yoke being added on wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. Now, for the rest of the interior changes, unfortunately, it's not enough shots to tell. I really wish I could just fly down to San Francisco and being the first one to really just uncover the entire car, take my DSLR and snap a couple images for you guys to see in 4K, but I don't know why not a lot of people are willing to do that. What's the worst that can really happen? Maybe the employee would just laugh with you, or maybe they'll just say a couple things, but you'll have the best content to share to the world. I would definitely take the risk if I was down there today, but you know what guys, it's a little bit too far. I really wish I could, so we'll just have to wait, and hopefully some brave soul out there is able to just rip the thing off and let us see what it's like. So anyways, drop your comments below. Let me know if you're happy with these design changes or you don't like design changes overall, and what's up with the whole stockless design and taptic buttons that they're continuing to promote. Who knows? But anyways guys, this should wrap it up for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. More videos to come on the weekends and the future days, so make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, that bell notification, and once again, this is John. Peace out.